Overview of Chapter 1, Introduction to Accounting in Business. Let's discuss what a financial statement really is and the role of accounting in preparing them. Accounting is just a way of summarizing business activities so that investors, banks, and other outsiders can evaluate the company. If you had money to invest, how would you figure out where to invest it? You would look at the market and at economic trends, and you would evaluate the financial statements. The financial statements are standardized. The way that we prepare and present them is the same for everyone, so all companies use the same rules. For example, if one company valued their building at the market price and another company valued their building at cost, the numbers would not be comparable, right? So financial accounting is about learning how to summarize transactions and produce some standard reports. And when you finish this chapter, you will have an understanding of financial statements. The chapter opens with a description of accounting principles called Generally Accepted Accounting Principles, a pretty long name. Don't let it bother you. It's just a way of describing some conventions of financial accounting, so the rules are, quote, generally accepted. Okay, so do some multiple choice questions here. They'll help you determine if you really understand the information. It's easy to drift off too when you read this, so the questions really help. And the rest of the chapter is more quantitative. The accounting equation is a simple formula that this chapter will turn on its head. Make sure that you can do the problems here without looking at the book. You might need to look at the book at the beginning, but understand that every time you look, the information is not in your head. And next, you apply some transactions to the equation so that you can see how changes affect it. And then finally, we prepare financial statements. These are the three main financial statements: the balance sheet that describes where we were and where we are now, the income statement that describes what happened in our business, and the statement of cash flows that actually describes the effect of all these transactions on cash. These statements summarize past activities primarily for external users of financial statements, banks and investors. But I'm getting ahead of myself here, so this is where we'll end up. I'll be back to talk to you more about these later. Good luck with the chapter.